I done bought my son some McDonald's and he done fell asleep. They already popping down firecrackers around here. I thought I moved out the ghetto. They've been popping firecrackers since yesterday. Yep, I have kids. Show do. Are you pregnant? Like the fuck? Hello. Then time I sound, am I pregnant? That fuck? Kaden, aren't you a boy? Like, why would you care if my belly was huge when I was pregnant? That's weird. I don't know what you curious for. And I hate when people with no profile picture want to be the ones talking the most shit. I'm pretty sure I could ask you a lot of questions about your appearance as well, but I'll never know what you look like, would I? Because you hiding behind that freaking K. Hi. What y'all doing tonight? It's Thursday. What y'all doing tonight? Hi, Katie. Hi, Barnaby. Sleep, okay. Sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And many more. Thank you. Happy birthday. How old are you today? Oh, your baby. Oh gosh, not 6. Should you have a YouTube? Oh, you're not even out of high school yet. Hi, Jenner. Is it Jenner or Genner? What's up? I'm old. How old do y'all think I am? And don't hurt my feelings. How old do you think I am? Bye. Bye. Damn. I look like I'm 37. I really look 37. Didn't you say you was leaving? Bye. Wow. I do not look 37. Okay. Yeah, my edges are really... No, it's okay. If you think I look 37, it's fine. I'm not, but it's fine. I've heard a lot of things. I've heard a lot of different numbers, so it doesn't bother me. But, ooh, let me show y'all that. I didn't mean to show y'all all of that. Damn. What y'all doing tonight? Anybody else want me to sing them happy birthday? I have to get up so early tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have to get up so early. So early. And it's been so hot. Y'all, we had the weirdest, worst thunderstorm ever yesterday. So I was coming out of the building I was coming from because I work up at my church, right? We couldn't see nothing. That's how much it was raining. And there was touchdown lightning everywhere. And it was the first time I felt like ice cold raindrops hitting my skin. Oh my gosh. It literally felt like somebody was cutting through my skin with a knife. Like, it was horrible. Has it been storming where y'all at? But, and then it was followed by a whole bunch of hail. Like, it was hailing like crazy. Like, it looked like it was snowing. It was hailing so bad. Does anybody else want me to sing happy birthday? Is anybody else's birthday? It's my nephew's birthday today, too. He turned 6 with his little bad self. With his little bad self. But yeah, I gotta get up so early tomorrow. And I set like 3 different alarms on my phone because I never get up on that first alarm. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out why I wasn't waking up initially. It's because my alarm sound, I don't know about y'all, but it cannot be quiet. It has to be like alarming, like bah, 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 bah. And like I will wake up out my sleep. Like I'm not really up, but I'll wake up just enough to turn it off. And then I oversleep. I'll be waking up like, oh shoot, I'm running late. What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Hey, y'all. Hey. Talk to me. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? When I have nothing to say, so I just stare at you or whoever's watching, right? But you know, it's hot in this wig. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I was gonna take it off before, a little bit before I decided to go live because I'm hot. My scalp is itching. Baby, I'm tired of doing this right here. And I think I'm a sew. I'm not even gonna show y'all what that looks like up there. Cause I've been walking around like that all day. But I'm a sew my edges is so thin, y'all. It is crazy. But I'm gonna sew the wig to my braids. I have a needle and thread because it keeps sliding. And then I don't want to do it above my hairline because the lace shows. Make sure if you ever get a glueless wig that you get HD lace or you get the lace that is really good because trust and believe me, honey, if you don't, you're going to be looking goofy unless you know how to bleach knots. And I don't know how to bleach nothing. I barely started learning how to do my hair like right before high school. I used to never do my hair. My mom would braid it, comb it. My godmother would keep it straight with a hot comb. Y'all remember them hot combs? Burning your forehead, burning the back of my neck on the phone talking. I used to be like, yo, that's hot. Oh, it's not. I'm not burning you. Then what is it? Because I just jumped for the fifth time and you keep touching my scalp with that hot comb. Like, I'm finna just say, forget it. And then when I got to the eighth grade, that's when I really started doing my hair. And I still don't really be doing my hair, y'all. I hate doing my hair. My hair is like four different textures and it's really thick. It's not even the length, it's the thickness of it that takes me 2 to 3 hours just to achieve one hairstyle. And then by the time I'm done with the hairstyle, it don't even come out the way I want it to. Sometimes I'll be crying. I'll be like ready or on the verge of tears because I done spent a whole hour trying to get my hair in the ponytail I want it to be in. I want it to look how I want it to look, but it's not looking like that because I don't have the hair type. I hate when people look at me and be like, "Oh, I wish I had your hair. I wish I had your hair." No, you don't. You don't even. I have to put my hair in a ponytail before greasing it in a ponytail. I have to do a pre ponytail and then put edge controlling gel on top of that. Like, just to get it into a ponytail. And if I want to, I keep showing y'all that. I keep showing y'all that, don't I? Ain't it? You seen it. You seen it. You know what's going on top of this head. You get. It's all right. It's all right. I want to watch a Tubi movie. I think that's what I'm going to do. Watch me a good Tubi movie. I love me a good black cinema Tubi movie because it is so much like the urban books that I love to read. That's like one of my favorite genres because it has all the juiciness in it. And I just feel like Tubi black cinema is the movie version of all the books I love to read. You know what book they need to make a movie out of? The Coldest Winter Ever. Y'all probably don't even remember that book. Y'all up here 17 and stuff. Y'all don't even know what the coldest one. Does anybody on this line know who Sister Soldier is? She's an author. Have you ever read any of her books? Because if you have, then you would know why I say Tubi is the movie version of all those books. Ooh, I feel like snatching this wig off my head. I ain't even finna hold you. Baby, this wig finna come right off. But I'm trying to, get to where I look decent when I log in. Because I'll be looking rough, y'all. My little stiff hair. I'll be looking. Look at me just up here, just all my hair so stiff, and I'll be looking rough and da. Like, stop, girl. Stop. You look fabulous. Y'all, I'm trying to get over it, but they said I look 37. Like, dang. 37? I mean, that's not a bad number, but shit. I ain't nobody's damn 37. Damn. I just came busting out the window like, is you pregnant? Why your stomach so big? How old you think I look? 37? I look 37 and pregnant, huh? God damn. I wasn't even out here 5 minutes. You're pregnant and 37, bitch. Like, shit. Let me stop cussing. I'm gonna stop cussing on my recordings. and just talk like a decent human being. What up, y'all? What up? Yeah, I'm just talking about how these cheering just got on here and did me in these comments. And you know what's crazy though? I do need to lose some weight. Like, real talk. I need to start freaking working out again, getting back on my fitness. You know, I am too old to be high. Lil FG2. FG2. I need to start back working out, man. My joints hurt. I be tired. I be so out of breath when I go up the stairs. Oh my god. I'm so serious, y'all. I get to the top of the stairs. I'll be like somebody trying to talk to me. I'll be like thank you. I'm trying to lose like 30 pounds. A Blue Chew Mad 54 if 541 that's your area code. What is a Blue Chew? I keep seeing the ads for that, but I don't never stay long enough to see what it is. Oops, is we allowed to do this on live? Oops. Oopsie. Mm. Don't report me, y'all. It's not on the screen. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm not even doing nothing. You, you don't see what you seeing, and don't be screen recording me. Either don't report me. Don't report me, please, because social media will find any reason to flag you. If you're thinking about getting into content creating, and I'm not even that big of a content creator, report me, because you know people be reporting. You know what I mean? Like, I got reported on Facebook one time because I seen this teenager acting out to his mom, right? And the mom was all like filming him, and she was like, please stop. And yeah, she literally was holding the camera in his face. Ooh, just a little too peeky poo. Peeky poo. I'm spilling stuff. Peeky poo. Anyways, he was talking all crazy to his mom, and he had a ski mask on, and his eyes was all bloodshot red. Mind you, he was one of us. Okay. Mind you, if I would have did some mess like that to my mother, yeah. She, first of all, she wouldn't be recording. Number one. And if she did have her phone out, it wouldn't be used for that reason. She would probably be trying to take it upside my damn temple a few times. Talking to her like that. Like, what? I know we got some crazy mamas on this live. My mama ain't the only one. Don't make me feel like my mama the only one now. So anyways, the little YN is what I call him. He freaking is like telling his mom, he's like, this is my fucking house. I live here. You don't tell me what to do. Cause she telling him, she like, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down now. You gotta leave. So he's sitting up there. This is my house. You don't tell me what to do. This is my house. You don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. And mind you, He pushing up on her while he's talking to her like this. Okay, pushing all up on her with the ski mask on, everything, right? So boom. Sorry, y'all. I makes a comment and I said, yeah, this video is gonna get reported. It always do. They always can report in something. Or this video is gonna be blocked in certain countries because, like, shut the fuck up. Let people be great. I ain't stealing nobody's shit. I just be on here singing, doing my thing. Oh, copyright. Like, and I don't even be playing the actual song is the crazy part. I play the karaoke version and still get copyrighted. Like, what the fuck? But, yeah, so I made a comment on, the young man. And I said, I said, if I was this mother, because I have a son, mind you. So, yeah, I can't speak on it. He's not a teenager yet, but thank God. So this little boy charging his mama. So I commented and I said, if that was my child, I would wait till he fell asleep and I would grab a baseball bat and I would put it to his ass in his sleep. They flagged my comment, y'all, and told me that it was violent, that it was disturbing the peaceful guidelines of the community, that my comment was removed. And if I made another comment similar to it, my account would permanently be shut down. I was like, wow. All that because I said I would beat his ass with a baseball bat as my child. That shit, my auntie beat her sons with a baseball bat. They just fine. Them boys is just fine. They still crazy. Okay, so a couple of them still managed to get in trouble. It didn't make a difference. I mean, there's different ways to parent your child. I'm learning that. I used to be just straight built to ass. And before y'all try to sit up here and report me for that, where I live, spanking is legal. We can spanks behind over here, okay? We just can't leave a mark. That's when it's considered abuse. But, yeah, and if you want to talk about abuse, imagine getting your behind beat with a baseball bat by your mama. Imagine that. My auntie, she used to fight dudes. Like, full-grown men. Ain't none of my cousins trying to mess with their mama. None of them. Not for real. They threaten and all that stuff, but they ain't finna do nothing. Not for real. I wouldn't even play with my mama if she was asleep. Cause she probably got one eye open. And if she don't, her senses, her third eye is open. She know. We used to have a dog. And she would fall asleep and be like, if I smell that dog walk past me, I'm gonna whoop y'all's ass. And I used to be like, how you gonna smell the dog and you sleep? But you know something? When that puppy would walk past her, because of course I tried it. But as soon as my dog walked past her, and I mean as soon as she did, my mama woke up. You got that dog in my house? Y'all. I had a German Shepherd puppy. Her name was Speckle. And we didn't have a lot growing up. Later on in life, we did as we got older, and my mom was able to provide more and be more flexible with her schedule. Then we started getting more things, but there was a time where it was pretty rough. And we weren't on the street, but me and my sister at some point we would share a room. My mom, we had a 1 bedroom apartment, and it was me, my mom, and my older sister. And my mom had us in the room, and she would sleep either on the couch or on the floor in the living room. And then we had our puppy. Um, and Speckles was like extremely spoiled. We used to polish her fingernails. We used to cradle her. She used to sit in our laps. Like, she was our little princess, literally. And one night, my mom let her in because it was cold outside, so we kept her on the porch. Um, and then, like, we had mats out there, so when she used the bathroom and stuff, me or my sister had to clean it up, or we go clean it up together, you know. And one night, it was just really, really cold, and she just kept scratching at the door because she was so cold. So my mom let her in. Now, mind you, she a German Shepherd, y'all, mixed with something else, Chow or something like that. So she wasn't that big. She was relatively small, maybe about 30 pounds, if that. Um, maybe like 35, 40 pounds. So my mom lets her in, right? And me and my sister wake up to her literally like licking our faces, like going crazy, just blah, blah, blah. And so we wake up like, you know, what are you doing in here? Because we know she ain't supposed to be in the house. And so it looked like she laid down. She did. I believe she got like right in between me and my sister and just, we thought, went to sleep, right? Man, why we wake up the next day, Speckles took every last toy we had in the toy box out of the toy box. We had we had custom quilts that were made just for us by our auntie that she peed on, drenched in pee. We had a whole thing of chapstick that we had. She ate it all. Even the little thing to get to dip the chapstick out of the, it was basically like the chapstick was in like a little cup, and then it would have like little strawberries and plastic little pieces that you could dip to put it on your lips. She ate that. And so after that, my mom was done. You know, she already a single mom, working 2, 3 jobs. Here go this dog tearing up stuff, right? So we had to give her away. So on the car ride to my auntie house, music is playing, and Speckles started going like this. But we thought she was jamming, like we thought she was, you know, nodding her head to the music. So she was going like this, right? And then all of a sudden, she started foaming at the mouth. And she was just like, "Bah!" All in the back seat. Like, my mom was already over her ass because she had chewed the bars on our patio. She tore up our room. Now we in the car, and she Earls literally all in the back seat. So my mom is like livid at this point. She's like rushing to my auntie's house where we were taking her, and we gave her to my auntie. And it would be so special because my dog, she always remembered us when we came to visit her. And I remember one time I had sat down, like my auntie had a patio deck in her backyard, and I had sat down, and Speckles turned around. She was too big at the time. You know, she had grown up, and she turned all the way around, like faced her butt towards me, and like backed up and sat in my lap. And I was just holding her, like I'm just this little girl, and I'm just holding her and just petting her. Like my mom, like, get that girl out your lap, and I'm like, you my baby. But Speckles ended up, the neighbors didn't like her or the other dog. So there was a dog. My aunt had a Rottweiler. I never say that name right. Rottweiler, and she was mean. You know, she was the dominant one, so she would always be like mean to my dog. But not to the point where it was like life threatening for her or anything. But the neighbors didn't like her, so they I still, oh my god, I still get emotional when I talk about it. Shit, motherfuckers killed my dog. So the neighbors gave her some food that had poisoning in it, and she ended up eating it along with the other dog, and they both crawled up under the patio, and all dogs go to heaven, baby. And then after that, I had he was a pit bull mixed with a boxer, and his name was Blade. And Blade was a 80-pound big flab of freaking nothing because he was scared of everything outside, but he was a protector. Like, Blade would get up in the middle of the night and he would walk through the entire house. Like, he would walk through my room, my mom's room, the bathrooms. He would walk through the living rooms, the kitchen. And then he would go downstairs and walk through the TV area down there, my sister's room, the washroom. And he always came back to my room. That was my baby. I love me some Blade. And he would snore like a man. Like, it, I never seen a dog snore and like poop the way that he did. Like, when he farted, it was like Blade. Like, and he used to eat the gravy train stuff. You know, that stuff you put water in it and make it a little, little mushy. He used to tear that up. But Blade was my baby too. Like, I would take him for walks and I would have to wrap his leash around my wrist because he would be walking me. He was so strong and he had so much weight on him that when I walked him, he would walk me literally. Like, he would be pulling me and we would go to the park. The only thing was when Blade got tired, and that was right when we got to the park, he would find, it didn't matter if it was a piece of fence, he would find whatever little piece of shade he could, get up under the shade, and he would lay down. Now, my baby was just, he was fat. He was like almost 90 pounds. And, pit bulls and boxers are not that big. So he was just fat for no reason. But I would have to sit there and give him water and let him chill in the shade for like 10, 15 minutes before we could walk back to the house. Because his big ass was tired. He would just be sitting there. And it didn't matter if I pulled the leash. I had to wait for that hyperventilation to calm down before we were going anywhere. And then I would take him back home, and when he would jump the fence, because Speckles used to jump the fence too. She was Houdini. We didn't know how she was doing it, but Blade, he would hop the fence. And the funny thing with him, if you tried to run after Blade to get him to come back in the house, he would wait till you get close to him and then he would take off. But if you pulled up to him in a car, he would get right in the car. It was the craziest thing ever. So we knew whenever he hopped the fence, just go on and grab the keys and hop in the whip because you're not about to catch him on foot. Which would amaze me because I'd be like, where does all this energy go when we go for the walk on the park? You got all this energy when you running around, running off, being defiant, but you don't got all this energy when we go to the park. You make me sit up under a tree or whatever piece of shade you can find. Like, he used to, Blade was something else. But that just brings back memories of when I used to play the piano a lot. I was going to practice and everything, and that's one thing. Like y'all type in the comments like anything you used to do that you don't do any longer, and or like a talent or a gift that you may have allowed to go, on the wayside. You said like, or maybe you were an artist, maybe you knew how to draw, maybe you knew how to write, and you just stopped doing it. Life just kept happening, so you never found the time to keep nurturing that talent. Like, I wish I would have stayed with my piano lessons. Um, I honestly could see myself like playing at a venue or something like that. But yeah, that, and I wish I would have stayed in track, and I wish I would have stayed my ass in school and went to college and got my degree and finished. I left and came back so many times. Um, Now it's like it's hard for me to even get into a school now because they be like, you just gonna come in here, get that little financial aid check and dip out. And I used to be like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I used to register for class just so I can get that refund and spend it. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah, I'm finna take my medicine and I'm about to lay it on down. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. Thanks for chopping it up with me. And I'll see y'all later.